Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So I was actually planning on recording a video just around this time to kind of check out the content, and I saw on my phone that EA put out a store hero pack for 25,000 coins, and I was like, there's no way that's real. So I'm jumping on the console right now. Surely it's an EA mistake. I do have a loan here for my EA Play, but there's no way that is like a real thing. We've got to see, because that would be out of this world. We get a loan-based icon, and honestly, I think these were all guaranteed. We're going to take Cruyff because I've actually not used Baby Cruyff. He looks very good. But if that is actually true, it's going to be a very interesting YouTube video. So drop a like, and let me know on Twitter, guys, who you ended up getting. It's crazy. I mean, it is really smart from EA's perspective, because I actually think this is worth spending money on. If you play FIFA, it's $5. If you don't have 25k, which, by the way, get 25k before you spend $5, because I think the cheapest hero in this game is probably not even 25k. So let's open the pack. Let's see if we can get lucky. This is the most excited I've been for a pack in the last... I don't even know. I can't even remember how excited I've been. So hopefully we get something good. I don't know. That's probably one of the worst players we could have got, sadly. But it's a hero, and we paid 25k, right? So I'm not going to sit here and complain. 25k. The question is it tradable? If it's tradable, we're going to have a very interesting situation on the market. So I've probably struck out and got one of the cheaper ones. But I'm assuming when we compare price as we scroll closer to the recent listings, I am assuming that they are just going to be absolutely flooded with listings. And heroes are gonna come down quite a bit. And I think I've got a bit unlucky there, because I still have a Peter Crouch that I had from yesterday. So that is a big question mark. So you can only do it once. There's also an 82 plus team of the week pack. Now, I think that's got to be a mistake with the hero pack. I feel like they had to maybe release that at like 250k, or they're just trying to cash in and make a ton of money. Because like the fact that 82 plus team of the week pack is 85k is kind of crazy. So again, I'm not really sure what EA's kind of gone and done there. But what I do know is we are going to see a huge market crash on FUT Heroes today. And probably, I don't think necessarily the market. It may actually have some panic, but 25,000 coins is not really that much. What I would say is concerning is that because the heroes are going to go down in price so much today because of this pack, yeah, we're looking at a situation where a lot of the meta is going to actually correct, because the best cards in the game are actually way cheaper now. So like Ginola, it was like, I think around 2 mil before this today. And let's go ahead and see, what is he now? And he's got pages. I mean, you gotta understand, this is everybody in this game being able to get this pack. Yeah, so he's down half in price because of this pack. And I gotta be honest, guys, like, if everyone in the game can do this pack for 25k, I just don't see a way where these cards are going to rebound for a while, because you're going to have people doing this pack all day. The pack was available for a week, and I am in trouble because I think I have Peter Crouch, unless he magically sold, and I've like literally dodged the biggest bullet of all time. We did! So guys, Peter Crouch sold for 146k. I am officially the luckiest man on earth. Yeah, no, this is going to be a FUT Hero market crash, 100%. I'm already looking at the prices. Let's see what Crouch is. You know, let's see what he is, because I'm guessing he's gonna be like 40k. Oh my god, yeah, he's like 30k. So I have dodged the biggest bullet of all time. I don't even have in my club another hero. He's down to 20k right now. He's being listed for 20,000 coins, and an hour ago he was 150k. So this is a quite interesting situation in the market, because if I'm already seeing Ginola go to that price, I would wonder, like, what's a player like Lucio, right? And you almost feel a bit bad for anyone that, you know, it's one of those scenarios where I think people are going to take out the negatives of like, wow, EA released this pack, this is so upsetting. But at the same time, I mean, it's such a cool thing that they've done this, man. And I think maybe they've gone with the you know, the 25k price, because maybe they know for the most part it's going to be really hard to pack any of the good heroes. Although we just saw a ton of supply on Ginola. And the fact is that, like, a lot of these cards, because of this pack, are going to drop a lot. So, like, I opened the pack for, what, 25k? And what's the card that I packed is... I guess he's not as rare. Because this guy is actually still 60k, 50k, which is actually really interesting because... Yeah, I mean, Peter Crouch is down to, like, 20k. So, obviously, Peter Crouch has a higher pack weight, because I'm pretty sure... I'm not 100% positive, but I think that Crouch had a higher price before this SBC came out. So it is very interesting, you know, to kind of go ahead and see this today. It's probably one of the most random releases I can ever like think about. Like this pack today isn't even something that EA would drop like at the end of the game. Like EA just don't do this type of stuff. And I always said last year, like something EA should really investigate and do is like an icon pack for money in the store. Like I would always be more inclined if in the future EA did packs like this to actually spend money. And here's why I would say that this would justify more people spending money, even though in this scenario 25k coins is just what you want to be spending instead of $5. But if you know what you're gonna get, like obviously you don't know what hero you're gonna get, but if you know, if you were told, hey, for $5, you know, you could get this pack with any hero in the game, I mean, you know, there's so much more value there than like sometimes the crazy packs where, you know, you have an 100k pack on this game that costs $20, and if you opened like 30 or 50 of those and got one hero, you would be considered lucky. So I think there's a lot more justification here of like this pack and the future maybe of what EA is going to go ahead and do on this game. If it's a sign of anything to come, I really think it's a huge, it's a monumental win, you know, for the future of this game. Generally, guys, I mean, it's so incredible if EA just goes ahead and does this in the future. I do want to real quick go ahead and see. I mean, we have so much to talk about today. There's a lot to catch up on. We're going to talk a little bit about Road to the Knockout, Road to the Final. And if you guys are new to the YouTube channel, drop a sub, guys. We're just uploading a ton of content these days. I believe this is new. There is a Race to the Top UCL live foot friendly with a full squad of players from England, Spain, or France, which is a lone Road to the Knockout pack. 75 plus, and then a mega pack for the group, which is, I think, like pretty nice considering it's only what four wins. So you're gonna have some more people definitely leaving games in the in that mode as well. So I would really recommend getting that done, guys. 35k pack. It definitely never hurts to obtain that pack. And then before we talk about anything, let's take a look at SBCs today. We did get Danjuma, which is a nice card. 4-star high medium. Now, I will tell you, I've played against his gold card, and his gold card is incredible. I believe his gold card is an 83. So this is only asking for an 83 and an 84. Okay, so this is a very nice SBC. I think this SBC is only going to be about 40 to 50k. 50k is probably fair. And for that price, it's absolutely incredible. This is such a good card. Such a good release. It's a +3. He's got +3 pace, +3 shooting, +4 passing, +4 dribbling, and +4 physical. So this is a really nice card. I think you've got a lot of value here with the nationality and league link as well. He's got the high medium work rates and the 4-4. He also has no outside foot or finesse, but long shot taker and flare, which is always great. And I really like this card. I mean, in game, as I've said, I've played against him. He's very good. I will be trying him out on my second channel tomorrow. So if you guys want to subscribe to that channel, drop a subscription. Yeah, I mean, this is a dope card. So nice release from EA there. I do really like this. And again, left mid, left wing striker is really nice. I'm finding a lot of challenges with like building teams this year. So anyone that can kind of play out on the wing and central is going to be a lot more versatile, or at least for me, worth my purchase price of coins, right? Like I think it's definitely more valuable to have that. So yeah. Other than that, guys, that looks like a great SBC. And we'll move on as well. We have this that came out yesterday, position change modifier. Make sure you guys do that. It's 1 bronze player for 5 modifiers. It was actually a pretty good SBC. I know it's kind of random, but I really enjoyed that. I thought that was a good SBC. I still can't get over the fact that EA have just released that pack today. We're going to check on the market after we walk through some stuff. Now, I made some overnight buys last night. We kind of are trying our best to work on the trading grind. If you haven't seen my weekend league highlights, guys, I'll put them in the link in the description down below. I played Foot Champs for 8 hours on stream yesterday. I had some tough losses. The matchmaking is definitely really hard to play the first day, but I'm 15-3. I just got really tired at the end. I lost a game, so I was like, I'll finish my last 2 matches tomorrow. But yeah, we should have rank 3 rewards unless I choke it. Either way, rank 4 at the worst. And I was going for 16 wins this weekend, which is good. I'm really happy I got that, and I'm really happy to be able to get, you know, decent rewards for you guys. And also, you know, found my groove playing this game. Although anyone who is playing this game is so chaotic. FIFA 23 is just crazy. It's so crazy what happens in this game. We did some overnight trading with some of the UCL Road to the Finals. Now, if you're not familiar with how this works, a lot of time new cards go really, really low on the first release night, and then they go up in the morning because basically they don't sell for hour after hour, and people log off FIFA Friday night, and then people log on Saturday morning, and they want to play the game. Now, what did help this morning was that there was no games this morning really early. So a lot of people probably woke up and just played FIFA because there wasn't much to watch. I bought some Mullers at 51, this is phenomenal profit. Sule I bought at 36, and I actually only sold 2 at the price that I wanted to. And then 2 I got stuck with, and I bought 2 Odegaards at 100. My budget is a little bit limited right now. I've invested a lot of coins into my Foot Champs team, guys, so it has impacted a lot of the trading ability. I've got saved on that crouch. Akanji was in my club. I cashed in on De Bruyne, guys, just for the reason that I thought it was a good time to cash in. And then I've got a Marquinhos on the transfer list, a Benzema, a Kane, and a Haaland. And honestly, they're probably going to lose a lot of value now because I'm assuming the market is definitely going to take a hit with what we've kind of seen, you know, this afternoon. So that brings me to my next point, which we're going to talk about, which is the market. And we're going to go ahead and get on the market right now and talk about some of these cards. Now, before we do that, this is my team. And honestly, I'm curious to see just the average card like Beckham, right? So how much is he going to go down because of this pack, right? So yeah, he's down. He is down literally 200K. He's 430K. So this market right now, it looks like it's probably dying. So that's why there's also going to be some hate with this pack. And I think that, you know, you can't really get the best of both worlds. You can't have this incredible content and not have a trade-off. And it looks like this trade-off is going to be we're going to get a market crash. What I find really confusing is this, right? The pack is only 25K or $5. Why are players down 100 to 200K, right? Gold Neymar now is under 400K, and he was just 530. Now, the reason probably for this, again, as I had just said, we are going to have so many of these overpowered and really good heroes now just being prices that are way too low. Like, you're probably going to be able to buy a whole hero team later today, guys, for a ridiculous price, right? Papin yesterday was like 250K. He's down at 140. So the demand on these cards is there, but the actual supply is like to the moon of these cards. And I actually think it would be quite interesting to use a whole hero team in Foot Champs. Like, I will definitely be able to do that now because of this price difference, right? Gobu was like 500. Looks like he's actually down to like maybe 250. So there's probably going to be a rebound at some point today, but I wouldn't trust it. And what I mean by that is that within an hour or two of this video, I would be surprised if, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these cards started to kind of go back up a little bit because they're just down so much. You know, we just saw Ginola half in price, especially the cheaper ones, because the cheaper ones are probably just going to get out of control low. They're going to probably rebound for a little bit, but it might not be that sustained. And I say that, and if you don't know what I mean by that, sustained, is that I don't think it's going to hold that rebound because there's just, now that this pack is in the store, there's just going to be this ongoing supply of these heroes now. And that's concerning, right? Because at any point, you know, these guys can enter the market. And look what these guys are packing it for, right? People packing Mascherano and listing him at 88K, and, you know, he's 200K on the market. So it's going to be a crazy time on the market. Neymar is 400K. If I were to tell you if any cards that I like, it is your meta cards, and you're probably going to see some of these guys start to go back up. I'm going to be patient. I'm just going to chill out. I'm probably going to wait until I see a little bit of a rebound with some of these cards. Like, that's the way that I usually buy cards. I usually wait until I see them. Okay, okay, this guy is going up. What is interesting is, let's take a look at some of the newer cards, because, you know, these cards are the ones that are going to have the most demand out of all of the cards in the game. And to be honest with you guys, they're not actually that low. Now, we're not going to have a lot of time on this video to actually talk about these cards because of the current situation in the market, but yeah, they're not as low as I actually would thought they would be. You know, Messi, by the way, this is an awesome card, and we'll have to do a little bit more of a review with Road to the Knockout stage. We'll do like a full in-depth kind of discussion video either Sunday or Monday about these cards. It's just not going to fit on this video. But again, I love the promo, but looking at these cards, they're not actually even lower than they were last night. So I'm actually thinking, yes, that the newer cards in this promo have demand, but they'll probably actually just slowly keep dropping today. They're not actually down as much as I had really wanted to see them. What does look really low and looks like interesting opportunities around the market is definitely some of the heroes that are now getting packed and just spam listed on the market. And more of the golds, right? Like, I feel like a Neymar down at like 400 is just that's just another level of like what is going on right now. I do get that these heroes are down so much, but you do have certain players like Neymar that just don't belong at that price, right? And those guys are interesting to me. Let's take a look at Gold Messi, right? The reason why I'm actually really curious about Gold Messi is he's out of packs. So he's at 240 right now. And he was 290 yesterday. This morning he's been 290. So let's go ahead on the market and kind of see what Messi's looking like. We don't have like our normal budget, which you guys are probably used to seeing on this channel. We got a couple mil. We only have 970K. So Messi looks like he's rising, right? He was just 240 and he's really stable at that price. So let's get here. It's going to be hard to snipe on console, but we can surely try. We've got one Messi at 239. I like it, and the reason I like it is that he's 240 on Footbin, but it doesn't look like he's actually on the market, right? So this is a guy that, yes, the tax is also not as high at this price too, which is something I think is good. And not to mention what I've just told you is that he's also out of packs, right? And so a card that's out of packs is going to be a card that you're probably going to see rising a lot faster than other cards because they don't have any supply. And I think I have stick drift, man. Is my controller just like doing some stick drift vibe right now? Or maybe I turned my hacks on. But yeah, so let's see if we can maybe get one more Messi. We're gonna just take a risk for the sake of the video, guys. What price would I expect him to rebound back to? Maybe 275 sounds good to me. I can't tell you for sure, but this looks like a safe buy. The only thing that would really worry me is that like maybe Joe Cole or I forget the name of the hero. There's a new hero that everyone's talking about, but maybe those guys being so low could really hurt this card because they're both right wings. But let's see the supply of Messi at like, let's say 250. So there is quite a bit, but it does look like he's getting bought up. So I'm taking the risk. This is minute 30 now of this pack being out. And so, like, for that reason, I'm definitely interested. Let's take a look and see if we can kind of get on the market and see anything else. Like Park Ji-sung, right? Was he actually 70K? No way, right? Okay, that was a Footbin glitch. I was like, if he was 70K, oh my god. So Abedi Pele, it says on Footbin, is 247K. So let's get on the market and see. We probably are not going to have coins for him. He's definitely up. So some of these guys might actually be going up. Let's see Joe Cole. Joe Cole on Footbin says he's 80K 10 minutes ago. He was 315 this morning. I have stick drift, so I literally can't even search, but let's see if he's kind of going back up. If he's over 100, these cards are going to the moon. So these cards are rebounding like crazy right now. And that's what I, probably kind of had expected here. I wonder if Peter Crouch is actually up from like 40K. He is. So those Peter Crouches that we saw at 30K, guys, are all the way up at, that is crazy. So we are seeing a rebound on other cards. Now, I've probably missed the boat on many of these heroes, guys. We've got to be honest and kind of look at that and say, I think we've missed it, right? Because in the moment, it was just that panic. Oh, we didn't know what was going on. So some of these guys on Footbin are snipes. I'm seeing Cool at 120. Some of them are probably on the market. But what we're looking for now is we're starting to notice that a lot of the rest of the market is going up. Or these cards are going up. So what is probably going to happen is that the rest of the market is most likely going to follow. So we want to look at the players that are maybe not up yet and try to get on the train of, can we get in on them yet, right? Do we still have time? So Ousmane Dembele on Footbin right now is 65K. So what I'm going to try to do is snipe any that I can before he really rockets, which he looks like he already has. So I think we made a good decision on Messi, guys, because we did get in on Messi, which I'm happy about. At least we got something today, because when you're recording a video, it's never really the easiest to get on here and know exactly all what's going on. But I think we've done well there. I don't think we're going to be able to snipe. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to snipe Dembele. I think he's already kind of going back up a lot. Let me see if we can find a decent price for Vinny. Vinny 4 minutes ago was 185. He was 240 all morning. He's not going to be the guy like the heroes that is going to rebound the best, but we could see if he's maybe still 200. He is 205 right now. It's a left mid, which I don't like as much, but he still does have a flippin', I guess, like cheap card, you could say. So we could try to get one. Again, it's not the easiest to snipe on console. But 184 getting listed. I think there's going to be a lot of people buying into the market now. But what a freaking crash this was, man. And it so surprised me too, because I'm sitting here like, how is this crashing the market so much for a pack that's only, 20? It's only 25K, right? So this was like some crazy panic. And yeah, I mean, what a day this is. We've got 60K. I don't think we can really buy any heroes. We could look at like, man, I think for this price, there's not really a hero that we could go ahead and pick up. We could look at Milito, but I don't think we're going to be able to afford him. We could kind of see. I mean, these are more fodder, right? These are the guys that no one's really going to care about. He was on flipping at 28K, and wow, he's already up like crazy. Is he higher than this? So these guys are rebounding really well. So there's like a crazy panic buy on these cards right now. It's tough to always know for sure because some of the times on flipping you look at it and it's like a we call it like a flipping glitch, right? Where like that's a huge undercut. But Nakata was like actually 65K. And he's going back to the moon. So these guys will have this crazy rebound, right? Nakata's up like... Nakata is up... Oh my god, he's up so much. So this is some crazy market. So we've just had these cards literally split in a third and then triple in price. What a day. Now, I'm curious to see. We saw two players that were the most crazy prices I've ever seen. Ginola, I've seen at 1-1. Did he go... Well, that was a snipe. 1-3. Did he go... How much did he go back up? We saw him at 1-3. Oh my god, this rebound is insane. What the heck? Ginola back to 1.85. But look at the supply, right? So we've got this crazy rebound now. This is the craziest day on the market. Oh my god. All right, so these guys all just went back up a ton, and I think they're going to start coming down again, right? I think they're going to start coming down again now. We will see, but I'm pretty sure they're going to start dropping again because the supply is going to keep coming. Let's see. So our real buy on here that we got was the Messi. Messi's back to 270. So we've made some coins in the midst of, we didn't know what the hell was going on. I think though, you know, yes, Ginola was a crazy rebound. I think the craziest price today though, I don't know how many of those crouches were on the market, but oh my god, man, that crouch, is he back to like 100K? He's back to almost 100,000 coins. We saw him at 30K on this video. So if I had bought a couple of those crouches, could actually snipe them, I would have made like a crazy amount of money. So this is a nuts pack. I think that now we're gonna see these guys get bought back up, but I actually do think they're gonna drop again. The interesting thing is that I wonder how many people from that store pack are actually going to just keep their player first owner. Like, I'm going to keep this card first owner. I'm probably going to use him in my weekend league team tomorrow because I just had sold De Bruyne, and I actually want to use Danjuma tomorrow. So that's a bit of an interesting one, guys. And we also saw Neymar at 400K. I'm just happy that we got a couple cards. We're going to be able to make some coins off those cards, which is always good. I'm searching for Danjuma like an idiot. I've got to put in the hero card that we're looking for, which is Mustavoy. And yeah, let's see Beckham, because guys, Beckham was just 430. The interesting thing though, I will say, is that I do think some of the other cards like icons are probably going to take a hit. I say that, guys, because heroes are basically like 3 chem players this year. It's super broken. So I'm thinking for the most part, a lot of people will probably sell icons if they packed a hero or something to use that. But what a crazy day. What a crazy day, guys, on this market. It's going to be a really, it's going to be a market, guys, that is going to be really easy to trade in for the rest of the weekend. And I say that just out of the reason that now that with these heroes, we're going to have this supply going back and forth. I think a lot of these heroes are going to drop probably again in this afternoon and nighttime. And I think they're going to be really buyable and then go up again in the morning tomorrow. So watch out for that trend. And let me know who you guys got in your hero packs. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. What a crazy market we just seen. So we've seen a crazy rebound now. I'm probably actually going to cash out on those Messis, I think. But guys, listen, if you guys have a team, only time I would actually sell your team is if the only way I'm selling your team, like if you guys have a team, you're like, do I keep or sell? Now listen, this is only 25K in the store, so you don't need to sell your team to get this pack. But if you're wondering what to do with this market, with this crazy rebound this afternoon, you guys could take some money on your team if you want to, and then have some more coins to kind of go ahead and maneuver the market and trade later on. Like, that's definitely a strategy you can do. So we'll close the video, guys. We're probably going to end up making on Messi, like, you could say probably close to 100K net, which we will take for just getting on the market, recording the video. We'll do it. And we also got a Vinny. So we'll go ahead and list him. We were a little bit late on Vinny, but we did notice that the market was kind of mooning all over the place. So it was a good, you could say it was a good panic buy. Although, let's see where he is now. He's back up to I think he's 214. Is he 214? Yeah, he's like 220. So panic sell followed by panic buying. Not really too surprising. Just another day on the FIFA market. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video today, and hopefully you guys got something better than me in your in your hero pack, obviously. Hopefully you guys got something good. All right, guys, drop a thumbs up if you enjoy, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.